Okay. Coloring is to make the food more attractive, interesting, appealing, appetizing, and informative. Okay, the food coloring has many of advantage and disadvantage. Okay, there are. If you want to know it, stay tuned, and my friends will present about it later. Okay, thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I would like to present about types food dyes. Okay, the first type is liquid dyes. Liquid dyes is the best to use when you want a lighter tint. This type of dyes are usually made with a synthetic dye in a water base. Okay, the second one is liquid gel dye. Liquid gel dyes consists of synthetic coloring. This type of dyes works great for creating vivid colors. Gel paste dye. Gel paste dye. Gel paste dye. This dye suitable if we're trying to avoid a mess. But if we don't know how deep you will like your color to look, this isn't the best choice. Natural dye. They are great for use for someone who is allergic to synthetic dyes. This dye is the best for achieving a suitable substance of powder dye. Powder dye made out of synthetic coloring with no water, glycerin, or corn syrup. This is the best to use in recipes that are sensitive to any liquids like chocolates or macaroons. That's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Kamal Al-Hadi bin Ali, and today I am going to talk about the use of food dyes. Food dyes or food coloring consists of chemical used to add color to food. Food coloring or dyes is often added to processed food, drinks, and condiments. They are used to maintain or improve the appearance of the food. There are some examples of the use of dyes other than to maintain or improve the appearance. Firstly, the use of dyes are to make the food become more attractive, appetizing, and informative. So when we saw the food, it can make us become more interested in it and want to eat it. It becomes appetizing. So that is the use of dyes firstly. And secondly, the use of dyes are to allow consumers to identify products on site. So that means food dyes help products become easily to identify by people. So for example, when we see the product just on its color, we already know what is it. Like ice cream, when we saw the ice cream, if it's in pink color, so we know it is strawberry flavor. If it's white, we know that's vanilla flavor. So that is the use of food dyes. Make the product becomes identified on site. Okay, lastly, I found that it is to offset color loss due to exposure to light, air, extreme temperature, moisture, and storage condition. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is HIHI and I'm from ISH150. I will present about properties of dyes. Okay, the properties of dyes, I will give you two major of the dyes type of the dyes. is natural and synthetic. For natural, I will give you three, you know, under three. Okay. For because it's so many, so I will give explain three only. Okay. One of them is carotenoids. Oh, it's so I don't know its name. Carotenoids is rich in vitamin and minerals. It is mainly for orange, red, and yellow color that function for our body because it's antioxidant. Okay. For the next, carotenoids comes from sweet potatoes and pumpkins. Okay, for the next, chlorophyll. I don't know. Chlorophyll is from green plant. It gives you some flavor like mint and it's like lime flavor. You know. The chlorophyll example such as ice cream and candy is most used in ice cream and candy. Okay. For the next is anthocycin. Okay, anthocycin is from organic compound. It means it's from plant. So this type is deeply used in color of blueberries, cranberries, and grape. Okay, this type is solubility in water, mean it good in product as well. Okay, for the next is synthetic food of dyes. Okay, synthetic is not good for us because it will harmful for our body. Okay, and why most of people use this type of dyes to manufacture the food? Why? Because it's so cheap and well used and can keep for a long time. Okay, that's why people choose this type. Okay, I will give you some of the ingredients such as petroleum. You know petroleum? It mostly used for vehicles, but it can use for food. That's why I don't think it's so good because it have hydrocarbon that you know. Okay. The second is ammonia. The ammonia is a gas, smell gas. I don't know, but it's not good. It's not good thing. Okay. For the last thing, I will give you three, but the function of these three are same. It is butanol, methanol, and ethanol. But the ingredient is same. It's flammable alcohol liquid. It's something free, right? Okay, that's why it's so harmful for our body. Okay, that's for me. Assalamualaikum.
What's up, gang? It's Ipan. What is on the news today? Okay, so for this session, I will talk a little bit about advantage of dyes. So let's get started. Okay, first of all, I have discovered from internet which there are a lot of advantage of dyes that can be useful for our lives and especially for our foods. And the first advantage is the food that we eat become more attractive and it feels like the food is tastier than it looks. Okay, as we know, one of the function of dye is the color, the flavor that we put in the food, and at the same time, after that, the color of the food change. So what can conclude is the appearance of food affect people's choice, which we can imagine. By eating same color of food, we feel like boring. We feel like not excited. We feel like there are no other type of difference. Okay.
So by putting a variety of color, which is dyes, in the food, it will ensure that people feels more excited, feels more enjoyable to eat the foods. Hence, the safety of the ingredient in the dyes is ensured safely. Okay, so now we move on to the second advantage, which is it is easy to obtain. It is because we can easily find it from any type of biological resources such as vegetables and fungi, which, as we know, it provides the majority of natural dye production. Plus, by using natural dyes over these other choices, we actually are helping preserve the environment and lowering human dependence on harmful products. Okay, what can we understand here from the statement that I give you is mostly dyes can be easily found from natural or biological sources. The easy example is like vegetables tadi lah. Okay, after that, by we taking the dyes, we actually are not harmful to environment in our country, which, as we know, the environment of our country is at the critical level. So why not we use dyes from now to reduce or to decrease the level or the risk of what we get from using harmful resources to ensure the environment in our country feel safety and clean. Okay, so I hope you all clear and understand from my previous explanation, because now we will proceed to the last advantage of dyes, which is it also has good solubility and easily mixed with food ingredients. A lot type of methods are usually being applied to commercial dye formulations under conditions which is used for the process of textile dyeing. Okay, the simple example that I can give you is, you know, sweet. The small sweet is colorful, isn't it? Actually, it has the same ingredients, but what makes it different is their color, which is the dyes.
1, 2, 3, can I go? Aku nak potong.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nabishmi bin Faizal from ISH150. Today I want to present about dyes, at least advantage dyes in food. First, dyes in food can cause hyperactivity in sensitive children. First of all, there are many types of dyes, which is yellow 5, yellow 6, and red 40. So, yellow 5 can cause irritability, restless, depression, and difficult to sleep. Some children, their body doesn't work with chemical that yellow 5 gives. Secondly, dyes in food can make some of people get an allergy. This is because from my research, 52% had an allergic reaction to artificial food dyes. Most allergic reactions are not life-threatening. However, if you have symptoms of an allergy, it may be beneficial to remove artificial food dyes from your diet. Lastly, disadvantage of dyes in food is cause damage to the urinary system. This is because our kidney can filter the chemical product properly that what we eat. So as long as we keep consume the chemical product, our kidney can digest as normal again. So from this we can know the excessive food coloring look good to our body. That's all from me. Thank you.